All right, YouTube. Now, I'm going to go down to my parents' place. I just was down there, as you can see. Man, I am sweated like heck. Had a number of things I need to do. I need to trim some bushes. I need to get rid of some plants, and then I saw this darn bush that's right by my dad's telephone pole. Well, he has a light. It's a dusk to dawn light, or they call them a trouble light, which, I'm just going to, it's kind of like, let's see, that one there, that one don't work. I don't have that hooked up anymore. That worked for a little while and then it just stopped working and I couldn't get it working anymore, meaning I should have probably got another one, but I don't really, trouble lights, okay? I mean, do they really stop trouble? If someone's determined, and I mean, hell, look at all these CCTV camera videos where these friggin' idiots looking right up at the camera while they're doing some crime. How the hell does that stop anything? I mean, if I would want to commit a crime, I would do some, intelligence. I would go around, I'd look to see where the cameras are, and I would find out if I can go online and possibly maybe get somebody, maybe somebody. They can hack and shut the cameras off. Well, boom, now you can get in. I mean, I'm not planning on doing anything like that. But yeah, so I got a whole bunch of shit done today, man. I got a lot done this morning. Over there, in this area, maybe I can't do that. Okay, right here, these things, fucking almost that friggin' tall. I'm like, the hell with that shit. Here. I didn't see these. Okay, you see those bastards right there? Them. I don't know what them berries are. They look like blueberries, and I'm sure if I ate them, they would do me it would be amazing. Okay, they'd probably clean me the hell out. I'd be so empty, I'd be going, man, this is great. But here, that fucker. Now that fucker was about, I don't know. Maybe I can't, like, you see the telephone pole? That thing was above my hand. Okay. And I am not one of those people to get on a damn stepladder and trim the bushes. I'm not like that. I rather cut the damn thing down, and that's what I did. And I took all of that shit. Now, some of it, I decided I'm gonna say about 3/4 of it, I grabbed the branches. I can go down here and show you some of these branches. But down there, okay, let's see. I want to point at that tree right over there. Down there's a big pile. So I dragged them damn things down. Now it's downhill. Okay? I'm not going uphill, so it isn't that awesome. But it's a damn good workout. So 3/4 of it, I dragged down and put it on this damn pile. I tell you, cardio, when you're doing cardio, that's the kind of cardio you need to do. You don't do this, I'm on a treadmill. I mean, walking, yes, if you want to walk, fine. But this other shit, that's good for your cardiovascular health. All right. Yeah, these right here. These bastards. All of them. Okay? Got rid of that tree. Well, bush. Now that bush was one of those that didn't grow outward and upward. I had 2 of them bushes that grew outward and then that was pretty much it. They grew upward to a point where they were probably, I'd say, if I walked out, they were probably up about to here. But, I mean, and my grandpa never did the best trimming on them. So when you tried to mow, you couldn't get on the one side. It was up against the wall. I cut them down. I'm like, what the fuck do you want all this? Why do you want that shit in your damn way? Now, of course, if the sun don't hit it, okay, it's not really going to grow. You know how it is if there's I got fir trees up there and the grass doesn't grow under it. So I didn't have to worry about that, but it's just going to keep growing outward. And eventually I'm going to have bush inside my house. I don't know if maybe my grandpa wanted that. Maybe he wanted the bush to just grow inside his bedroom, and I don't know. Walking around it when you're on the walk. Hey, no, don't do anything about the bush. Yeah, the fucking bush is going to be down at the racetrack one of these days. That's what I want. Okay, dumbass. I mean, wow. That's crazy. And of course, I don't know about, my grandpa was from, okay, my parents were boomers. Okay, I'm Gen X, which I'm not impressed with Gen X. Hey, Gen X, we drank from water hoses. What did you do about the freedom in this country? Did you do anything about the freedom? No, you listened to your boomer parents and you just followed their bouncing ball. So shut up about your water hose fucking drinking. I mean, I saved the world. No, you're a dumbass, okay? Yeah, I tell you, man. I did not sleep. I said this. I didn't sleep one fucking wink Friday into Saturday. And during the day, I actually tried to take a couple naps. Couldn't get to sleep. I felt sleepy, but I couldn't get to sleep. So I'm like, whatever. Today, I got up and, man, I felt even worse. Now, I didn't go hot and heavy yesterday, but I did do some work and I got some stuff done. But God, I felt like fucking shit today. And I went back to bed after I ate like a fucking thing of Scrapple. I ate a big thing of Scrapple. I mean, that thing is freaking thick, friggin' wide. Drank some spicy hot V8 and went back to bed. And I think if I'm correct, I fell asleep for maybe about 45 minutes. And yeah, when I woke up, it's like, jeez, what the fuck? So I took one of the high-tech pharmaceuticals, their energy tablet, Lipoderm, and I drank some coffee. Well, that really fucked with me because then, I was gagging because the snot was running and all that. And it's like, okay. And I'm thinking, okay, I got work to do, so I'm going to have to burn trash. I got to do some trimming of this shit that comes out of the woods and hangs in your way when you're on the riding mower, and then you have to bend the fuck over and go over. Yeah, it's good for like avoiding punches. Neo, you got to back the fuck off and all that. Yeah, now I know Kung Fu. Do you? But anyway, yeah. I tell you what, man, I am pumped the fuck up. In a good way. Not in a, like some guys. It's like you're gay. That's what you are. Okay? And you're also a bitch. Okay? That there ain't gonna work. But yeah. I'm looking around for a fight right now. There's a bird. Yeah, you and me? Yeah, okay. All right. So yeah. I'm trying to get my damn probate worked on. I tell you what. I downloaded one of their fucking inheritance tax forms. and at the bottom, they have in red letters, do not have a digital signature. We don't want a digital signature. I think I'm going to go vote when they want to vote. I want people to not be able to do what they want. I want to put a picture of me in the signature box going, fuck you. Yeah, go fuck yourself. Yeah. I'll take a stamp with my name on it and stamp it on your forehead. And then every time you go into a mirror, the bathroom, and you're looking in the mirror, you're going, well, I got my signature. You goddamn right you did. Huh? You want another one? I'll put one on each fucking cheek. Yeah. Okay, let's go up here. I didn't see this. Last week I saw this. They put new poles in because I told you about that. They want to, help us, so we don't have our electricity go out when, we have storms and shit like that. Or when it's sunny, there's a blue sky, there's no clouds in the sky, there's no air going at all, and boom, the electric goes out. And then it flickers, and then it goes out again, and then it flickers, and then it comes back on, and you're outside going, where the hell is the tornado? We don't, I got to get rid of this damn thing. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, there's a dead fucking doghouse. I ought to take that to hell. Well, that's got metal in it. Why did my dad put... It's a doghouse. It's a doghouse. And my dad put one of these in for the dog. Yeah, no. All of it except for the nails is wood. And I don't know, maybe the dog requested that. I don't see a space for like an air conditioner. And I don't think there's like a range or anything in there. Nope. Okay, there's a beer refrigerator over here on this. Okay, well then, okay. Then I'll let the dog have what he wants, since he had a beer refrigerator in there. Holy shit. Oh, God, I guess I got to call this fucking guy to mow. I told him, mow whenever you feel like it. Well, then my sister told me, well, he said, I don't do that. When my mom tried it, I don't do that. You got to call me. If I'd have a fucking business and someone would say, mow it when you feel like it needs to be mowed, I'd go out when I feel like it needs to be mowed. I wouldn't say, well, you need to call me. Yeah. All right. Now, let's take a look at this pole. Yep. All right. There's the pole. Now you see how it's leaning. This one here on this side is pretty much straight, but even that's kind of leaning a little bit because of the wires. This one here that they put in is on a little bit of an angle. And then right here, they got this. Okay? Now, you can see that. That was over there. Okay? Right about here. Right where I'm standing. Okay? And now it's hanging on the fucking side like this. I mean, are you kidding me? It's like it pulled it already. Tighten it up. Oh, shit. Well, I guess I did not see that. I guess I should have kept my chainsaw down here and I ain't going to do that today. One of my fir trees is dead. So I'm going to have to cut that down. And Oh my God. Okay. I'm going to have to cut this fucker down. Okay, you see that? You see those? Those are the power wires. And that fucking branch up there is right on the power wire. Now, I believe, and I'm going to say this, I could be wrong. I mean, that there, sometimes they say that there can help. Okay, let's see. The oil pipeline up in Canada and up in the north, they say that that's very good because it gives off a certain energy that's good for, like caribou. They say the caribou herds did really well. But yeah, I'm going to have to cut that damn tree down, which won't be a problem. I don't think so. It's going to fall in that direction. So yeah, I did pretty damn good today. I mean, yesterday was just overcast and rainy. And like I said, I fucking didn't feel like doing shit. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Whoa. Yeah, I gotta watch them rocks. It's easy to sprain your ankle here at this place. Well, I'm gonna go up on the road. Holy shit, the Mennonites going to their churches. Some of the most arrogant, self-righteous people on the face of the fucking earth. And they go in and they sit in their church and one ear out the other, and I'm thinking, how many realize it's bullshit, but because they're part of that collective, they're like, holy shit. All that grass. Yeah, I guess I better call the fucking guy. God. God, I don't want to do this, especially here on the hill. This hill with a riding mower, a regular riding mower, he is one of those 360 fuckers. You can do that easily with this. Now, he ain't going to be able to get up here. Well, he can get there around the pole. But yeah, I don't want to fucking do that. I got enough to do. I mean, tomorrow, I am planning to do some weightlifting in the morning. I got to figure out what I want to do. I'm actually throwing around squats in my head, it's not like, man, I want to get some squats in. It's pretty much like, maybe I want to get some squats, maybe not. There are no deer in there. Oh, yeah. I tell you, man, that's the kind of work I need to do. That's the kind of work I need to do where I remove brush and shit like that. I like doing that. Now, that's dangerous, especially nowadays with all the Lyme disease and alpha-gal shit from the Lone Star and the deer ticks, the manufactured bioweapons that are bitch-ass, sissy-ass, mad scientist, elite prick pedophiles, want. But I've been doing pretty good, I think. I've been keeping myself tick-free, hopefully. I mean, see if I got mail. Now, here's the thing. I passed a poll, but here we got another one. Now that one there that one's pretty straight. Yeah, that's straight. So hopefully they got everything anchored right. I didn't see any anchors out there at the other side, but hopefully they got it anchored right. But yeah, I tell you what, a good day's work. And what is it? I don't know what time it is. It's like after 11. I can get a lot done in a short time. And that's the way our ancestors used to work. They didn't work in a linear motion to where they worked 8-10 hours a day. They had a break, then they had lunch, then they had a break. They worked, they took a break, you know. Maybe they went back again. Maybe they got it all done and just boom, that's it. They didn't have somebody going, hey, why are you standing around? Because I wanted you to come over here and ask me a stupid question so I could punch you in the mouth. Okay? Why are your lips bleeding? Oh, wait a minute. There you go. Here's your tooth back. So, yeah. And this place, I tell you what, there's so much that I want to do that I really got to do. I gotta find out what works best. And I have an idea. And I might be making decisions in the next few days that will impact me. I don't know how. And I think that's one of the best things, because we live in a world of you got to do this and you got to do that. And it becomes a comfort zone that grinds on you. And even if you may like what you're doing, and hey, I say this, if you like what you're doing, great. If that's what you really want to do. But if there's something else that you're like, yeah, this is okay, but I'd really like to do something else that ain't going to take all your time and energy, go for it. Okay? There's a 59-year-old wage slave comfort zone baby who was conditioned by a bunch of boomer retards and the rest of the, idiots that were around me to go like Pink Floyd, The Wall. Okay? Another brick in the wall. When the kids are going down that corridor toward the meat grinder. That's what we all are. And I'm going to say this, even when you do get a maybe freedom, where you have the ability to have your own thing and you can say, okay, this amount of time today, and then I'm just going to do what else I want to do. You're still kind of, going toward the meat grinder, because there's other things that you have to do that you're not going to get out of until the collective wakes the fuck up. A certain percentage, and it's like a guy online that I listen to, his name is Larkin Rose. He said 10%. That'll be 30 million people. That's it. Out of 360 million. So I think that's what they say, 360 million people here in America, so it would be 36 million. 36 million people go fuck yourself. All right? And it's like, well, then they'll arrest you. Are they going to arrest all 36 million of us? How's that going to work? Especially, sure, yeah, you're not. You got to get, you got to get certain elements of this country on your side, or you're not going to really have a chance. But nevertheless, non-compliance would have shut that down. If 10% of the people would have said "fuck you," that would have been it. Yeah. You're in a store, let's see, what 10% of 100 is 10. So that would have been rough. Okay, that would have been. If there's 10 people without a mask and 40 people with a mask, I'm trying to think of how this would work. When he said that, I thought that sounds good. Now I'm thinking about it. I'm going, okay, yeah, but here's the thing: if you're all spread out, that ain't going to work too well. So we're going to have to work on. That means going across the country. I guess I'll have to be going on some vacations then. Yeah. But anyway, cloudy. It's very humid. Not to the point where it's really bad. You got a nice breeze going when it hits you. That feels good, especially after you get sweated. So, yeah. So anyway, I'm going to shut this down, and I want to see what I'm going to do for the rest of the day. So, well, I guess I'll see you Monday if I see you.